Hi guys, I'm Andy, welcome back to Backpacking UK, the YouTube channel. It's all about hiking, backpacking and wild camping. Right, today I've got a fantastic 4-season sleeping pad to review from Decathlon. This is the Decathlon Forclaz Inflatable Trekking Mattress MT900 Air Insulating. Basically, it's a winter sleeping pad, but it's a fantastic value one. It costs about £130, but it's really light and really compact too. Best thing about it, it's got an R value of 5.4. So it's definitely a true 4-season sleeping pad. This will keep you warm into sub-zero temperatures. Now what I love about this, first of all, is the pack size. Now they say it's 28 centimetres by 11 centimetres. It's actually a little bit smaller than that. If you're like me, who uses a flex tail gear, tiny pump, and you don't need the pump sack part of this, it's even smaller. It's more like 20 centimetres by 11 centimetres. Now, this comes in at 615 grams. Now, again, if you don't take this sack with the pump sack, it weighs more like 560 grams. So let's just summarise that. 560 grams, 20 centimetres by 11 centimetres for an R 5.4 winter sleeping pad for 130 quid is really quite exceptional. Now this is the size large, it's 183 centimetres by 64 centimetres. Most other brands that would be a regular, so don't get caught out there. The XL version is 195 centimetres by 64 centimetres. Now this winter sleeping pad is also nice and thick, it's 9 centimetres thick. So you want to be off the ground in winter, and this is the sort of sleeping pad that's going to do that. It's also got some good features, like it's got a separate in and out valve. The in valve's a non-return valve as well, so you're not going to lose any energy. So what we've got here is, it's like a double-ended bag. So this is the sleeping pad itself, which I must say is difficult to get back in its sack, hence one of the reasons why I don't tend to take this out. The other end is the inflatable sack with the outlet on the end. So for me today, I'm just going to pump this up using my little flex tail pump. It works really, really well together, and you can have a good look at it. So here's the Decathlon Forclaz MT900 inflatable sleeping pad, fully blown up. Now, as you can see, it's quite rectangular in the middle. It's got a tiny, tiny taper at the top and a little bit more of a taper at the bottom. Now, I absolutely love these style of sleeping pads. Just the best of both really, the best of a mummy style and a rectangular sleeping pad. As you can see, it's really quite nice and thick there. Now, to get the full R value out of these inflatable sleeping pads, ideally they really do need to be blown up like fairly firm, you know, not too hard, but they do need to be firm, that's for sure. But it's a fantastic size sleeping pad. If you're a bit bigger, or if you wriggle about a bit, I'd highly recommend going for the XL version. So this is the in and the out valve. The in valve, that's the non-return valve. As you can see, works well, no air leakage out of that at all. So here's a little look at the sleeping pad with my Decathlon sleeping bag on top, nicely matched. As you all know, I really rate the £15 Forclaz pillow too. It's an absolute belter, that is. But it suits the sleeping bag really, really well. So what do I think of the Decathlon Forclaz MT900 inflatable sleeping pad. Right, well, for a start, it is definitely a true 4-season sleeping pad. It's definitely a winter sleeping pad. There's no doubt about that. It will keep you warm down to 0 brilliantly, and the early minuses, it will also keep you warm. Now, personally, I think if you went down to sort of -5 and below that, I think you need a higher R value sleeping pad. That is my own sort of personal opinion there. But I use this for the West Highland Way amongst other one-dayers. On the West Highland Way, it got down to -3 at one point. That was actually my favourite day of the whole trip. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this. Just performed really well. I mean, the materials, it's quite thick actually for such a lightweight 4-season sleeping pad. Didn't get any air leakage out of it whatsoever. It's, you know, not too noisy at all. Some winter sleeping pads can be really noisy. I love the shape. The only thing I probably wish I'd got the XL version. It's just that little bit bigger, but I love the way it's between a rectangular sleeping pad and a mummy style sleeping pad. But I think in summary, for the cost, about £130, the size and the weight and the warmth, it ticks a lot of boxes. And you know with Decathlon products, they're properly tested, and this would have also been lab tested to get that R value accurate. Yet again, it's just another cracking product from Decathlon really. But anyway, I'd highly recommend this. But do check out my West Highland Way videos where I really did test this out properly. I've got plenty of other Decathlon videos out there too, so check them out. But I hope to see you backpacking soon. Cheers.